Oh, what's up you guys? I'm not amazing, I'm just mediocre. Welcome back to the channel and this Apex Legends video. Today we're going to be talking about Bangalore, the professional soldier, who's probably one of the most well-rounded legends in the game. But first, I have a really quick favor to ask. If you're one of my subscribers, pretty please leave a like on this video and drop a quick comment saying that you're a subscriber. I'm trying to see if YouTube is actually pushing my videos out to my hundreds of fans who have not actually seen them yet. And just really quick, double check and make sure that you have the notification bell turned to all items instead of personalized, so that you get all the updates that I have been sending you guys on everything that's coming for Season 5, because there's a lot. But back to the topic of this video. Bangalore, who features a kit directly geared towards managing the space between her and her enemies. We're in a game like Apex Legends where movement is king, that is extremely vital to have. Her passive is called Double Time, and it grants her a temporary speed boost when shot directly at or in her vicinity. This speed boost lasts 2 seconds and gives you 30% extra speed. And the cooldown is relatively slow as well, at only 6 seconds of cooldown time. So this is an exceptionally useful ability to get yourself out of dangerous situations and back into cover, especially when you're out in the open or facing enemies that you weren't expecting. It even goes off if you're about to be hit by an EMP, so it might give you that extra speed boost you need to get out of the vicinity of the attack. And especially when combined with the other abilities that I'm about to talk about, Bangalore's passive is one of the most powerful passives in the game. And every single one of those escapes that you just saw was from one single game, where I had lost one of my friends in the very beginning of the game, and then my other teammate got knocked down and out 2-3 more times, and I had to take it home to the champion by myself through lots of escape. Courtesy of Bangalore's abilities, the next of which is the Tactical Smoke Grenade. Fired from a hands-free shoulder-mounted grenade launcher, these smoke grenades produce a large cloud of smoke that lasts about 25 seconds. Each of these grenades takes about 33 seconds to charge, and you can carry 2 of them at a time. Extremely useful for situations where you need to pick up your teammates, especially when they're wide out in the open. For whatever reason, people are very resistant to shooting into clouds of smoke. They can't see the targets, don't want to waste the ammo, and this can give you all the time you need. Not only can you shoot them on yourself, but I like to shoot them directly at the opposing forces to confuse them, put them under a cloud of smoke so they can't see, and that'll give me the time so I can see everything that's going on, be fully aware of the space around me, while putting them at the disadvantage, and eventually getting to push in and take the kills myself. It's also really useful for covering death boxes after the fight is over, especially ones that are wide out in the open. Those are definitely targets for snipers. They're looking for you standing still trying to loot that death box. That long-lasting smoke is giving you the time you need to get your inventory full. But one of the most difficult ways to use this smoke is to bait enemy teams into the smoke and really use it to its fullest advantage. When enemies are inside that smoke, they'll be obscured not only by the actual smoke on the field, but around the edges of their screen, of their HUD-up display. They will actually get a huge ring of smoke around the entire edge of the screen, and this makes it really easy to flank enemies from either side, or even if you're just crouching down low. That can be all you need for an enemy to look right above you, right past you, and completely miss your presence within that smoke, giving you time to heal up, load your weapons, and be totally prepared to sneak up on them and get the advantage. Now next, the final ability we have is the ultimate ability, and that's the Creeping Barrage. activated with a red flare grenade, just like Gibraltar's ultimate. This one does not land in a radius around the flare. This barrage lands in a row of dropped missiles that explode in waves. When they land, they have 8 seconds from the moment they land till the moment they explode. Now, one thing is you're not actually going to use this to really damage enemies that much. This is more about managing the space and managing the distance between you and your enemies. Not that it can't do damage, because it can definitely hurt you and then stun you, so you need to be careful about pushing in too fast behind your barrage. But what it can do is keep you in control of the situation, even if the odds might not be in your favor. Here in this fight, I'm in the top 2. My partner was down, but I had to pick him back up at the only rest station left in the final circle. I knew I was about to get pushed, so I dropped my barrage down, and this gave me the knowledge of where the enemy would not be, which helps me know where they would be. So I was able to flank around and get the drop on this crypto standing out in the open for the good flanking maneuver, and then my partner, who I just revived, was able to pick up his guns and then get the other partner, and we got a nice champion out of it. Because using that ultimate gave me the knowledge that he would not push forward. I could then do my flanking maneuver around and catch him unawares. In this next situation here, this can also be used not only to give space between you and the enemies, but also make sure the enemies don't cross that space. I mentioned that you might not be doing a ton of damage with that barrage, but it is the threat of damage that keeps people out of the area. In this situation, another top 2 fight, I ended up killing a person to the circle by putting that ultimate barrage down. This left the only guy left solo stranded behind a rock. Easy pickings for us. I took up the space between their squad and the safe space, the circle where they needed to be, and they ended up getting them killed in the end. All of these pieces together are what make Bangalore a fantastic legend. It's one of the only legends to not really receive any massive changes or reworks. The only thing that's ever happened to Bangalore is she actually had her speed reduced from her passive a while back, and then she had the damage from her ultimate increased a bit. Other than that, she's remained pretty steady throughout the entire game of Apex Legends, which just shows you how useful she is. Getting emergency speed boost with the passive, providing coverage with the tactical smoke grenades, and then awesome area denial with the ultimate is just what makes Bangalore an amazing Apex legend. If you guys like this video, make sure you let me know, drop a like on it, and then if you want to see more on Apex Legends, make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. I have so much to share with you guys about Apex Legends Season 5 that is right around the corner. If you want to see a bunch of details that we've already had revealed to us, click one of these videos that's on your screen right now. In the meantime, I'm not amazing, I'm just mediocre, and I'm out.